Welcome everyone. Welcome to our video podcast series. This is Jesus Sebastian, N1 certified nutrition coach and also corporate health and wellness coach as well over here at maxdrivenutrition.com. And today's video podcast is going over emotional eating. Is it affecting my weight loss? So we have a lady. Here is a very good question that she needs help with. She's lost 8 pounds. It's been about a couple of weeks. She's on a strict routine right now. But she is having an emotional day. So of course she wants chips, something salty, something chocolatey. She's feeling, she really wants to pack down her feelings. That's what she's saying. She wants to stuff them down and hide them. That's what she says in her question here. And she also is saying, I took a lot at once. She's trying to quit smoking, drinking coffee, which you don't need to drink. You don't need to quit coffee. You need to quit putting the junk inside the coffee, like creamers and sugars and all that. Put protein coffee in it. That's all you need, but coffee is good for you. And she started dieting at the same time. So she's taking a lot at once, so she's getting overwhelmed. She's having a bad day. She's about to blow it. And she's just getting worse and worse and worse and depressed about everything. So that is pretty common. Emotional eating, you can have a lot of bad days. There's a lot of things that can happen especially when you start, playing with your nutrition. First thing she needs to do is take a look at her nutrition, because if she's just winging it and she's probably starving herself, then she really needs to look at it. Because, if you're having the right protein, carbs, and fats, and you have it every 3 hours, and there's certain supplements also you can take for sugar cravings, that it shouldn't be so bad. But sometimes with emotions, things come up, and you link things. Basically, we link things with food and feeling. It's very easy to do, and a lot of times it comes from what we've grown up with. For example, if, like most of us growing up, we had birthday cakes, right? We associate cake or something sweet with happiness, because what happened during our birthday? It was a happy time. It was great. It was a wonderful thing that was going on, and I had something sweet. So we linked in our head, in our subconscious, that we when we start feeling down, that all of a sudden we need something sweet. We need something else sweet to handle. So that does play a lot, kind of what you have done in the past. Not in the past, but how you were brought up. Also, I'll give you an example of how I was brought up. We were pretty poor, so my mom basically, when we go somewhere, we eat up. Eat as much as you can, because we're not going to get it back again. Go to a restaurant, hey, you better eat whatever you can and then some. And so we can eat as much as we can, because we're not going to see another restaurant for a long time. And bless my mom's heart, but she didn't know better. But it created some bad habits for me. And she would also say, as I was growing up in high school, and we were still kind of poor, she would say, hey, we're going out, here, bring some Alka-Seltzer so you can feel better when you're eating, so you can eat some more. Now, that's pretty crazy, am I right? That's pretty crazy, because especially saying overeat and here's something to make it better so you can eat some more. But, I guess when you're a parent and you're really poor and you have kids, you want to make sure they're fed. So, but you do grow up with certain habits, and we link a lot of emotions to these habits and these foods. And I know for me these days, I like to snack when I'm brainstorming, when I have a lot of ideas and I'm excited. And sorry about that, guys. I'm excited about something that I want to be able to snack. I don't know why, because that makes me happy. Makes me happy to brainstorm about things. I love it. I love coming up with new ideas, and I love what I do. I love my work. And if you guys see my work ethic, I'm always at my store. I'm always promoting. I'm always doing something, blogging, whatever. I just love what I do. But when I'm brainstorming, I like to snack on something. So instead of snacking on something, I got to realize, hey, I need to do a shake, or I need to sip on a shake with some aminos, and do that instead. Now, I don't try to replace habits, because some of that is a bunch of BS. When you hear, well, you got to replace bad habits with good habits. Well, that's kind of a wise tale right there. What you need to do is come to the realization that you have these habits and what you need to do to overcome them. So I understand that when I start thinking about things, I'm going to want to eat, and I can feel myself wanting to snack on nuts or peanuts or raisins or whatever. And I just want to do that. I got to go, hey, Suze, what are you doing? Shut up, get a shake, chill out, and let's do some work. That's what I got to tell myself. And I do. And it comes off better. And it's easier to cope with that. But if you're having a hard time, so what I would tell this lady, for one thing, trying to diet down and quit smoking at the same time and drinking coffee is way too much. And you know what, guys, you got to forgive yourself. If you cheat, you cheat. Don't blow it for the rest of the day, or like in my last blog, where you're going to wait till next Monday to do it again. No, you don't need to do that. All you have to do is just forgive yourself that you cheated and stick with the same program. You guys make it easy. Make it easy. All right, this is what I tell my clients, because my clients are great. They're workers. They working a lot. They're busy, and they don't have time to make 7 meals in a day. I mean, they're not competitors. So what they do is breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's easy to make, easy to do. You're having breakfast and lunch, breakfast and dinner mostly at home. So you're at home, so you're packing a lunch. So make sure that lunch is lean. Typically my ladies are packing around 3 to 4 ounces of fish or chicken, lean, with some type of carb, not much with a veggie. Great, that is it. Then we can put either olive oil or coconut oil on the product. But they're also having shakes. They're busy. So if you're busy and you have a shake, have a shake. Also between your food meals. So if I'm going to have a food meal at 6 or 7, that's my breakfast. Some egg whites, some oats, great. Some olive oil in there or coconut oil, great. That is it. 3 hours later, I'm going to have me a shake mix. I'm going to have me a scoop of Isomax and maybe a scoop of BCAA's Extreme. Beautiful. That's all I need. Lunchtime, have my food. 3 o'clock, 3 hours later, have my shake. 6 o'clock, have my food meal. Another shake right before I go to bed. So what I'm doing here is I'm training my body. I'm having some kind of protein in food every 3 hours. That's going to help with metabolism. That's going to help with muscle recovery. So that's going to help eventually raise my rest energy expenditures. So you're going to feel better and be better. Remember, food is just a tool, or I shouldn't say a tool, is just fuel for the body. That's it. There's nothing to indulge on. But with our emotions, we tend to, because they make us feel good. And it's tough. And I'll give you another story. Growing up, every Friday, I would have a meatball sub sandwich. Now I was like 10 years old or 9 years old, and this was my routine. For every Friday, my mom, she would pick me up, and she would have to go back to work, and I would watch the same movie. Well, I would rent Tremors, the first one. I loved it, and I would get a big fat meatball sandwich. I think I was like 9 or 10. Then she would go to work. I mean, so every Friday was like that for a long time. So I linked Subway sandwich, meatball sandwiches, as happiness too, because it was great. I watched a great movie. I did this, and it was awesome. So what that did to me was basically say, I need to have a perfect meal. And a perfect meal is having something really good on TV that I can watch and eat something really good. And I could do that with every meal. And that got addicted. I did that all the way up for a long time. And then around 7th grade, 8th grade, I was really fat. Then I dropped and I was good. Then I got back in bad habits and I got really fat. Then, I've had my ups and downs. but it's battling these emotions and realizing, I don't have to have a so-called perfect meal. So, so we need to identify basically identify what these issues are and keep it at the forefront of our minds so we don't have backlashes. And forgive yourself when you do cheat, guys. Well, I hope this helped. Whatever I can do for you, whatever I can, if I can help you with food or supplementation or anything, I want you guys to email me, info@maxdrivenutrition.com, or text me at 505-417-9680, or get with me on Facebook. Check out our blogs. I think they will help you out quite a bit. And I hope you guys keep it one day at a time. Don't get frustrated. We all have our good and bad days. And remember, make your next meal a healthy one and keep it going. All right, guys, later.